Climate Change and Refugee Law. Have you ever thought about how climate change impacts people's lives beyond just weather patterns? It's a pressing issue that intersects with refugee law in unexpected ways. Let's unpack this topic together. Climate change creates new challenges for refugee law, which has traditionally focused on individuals fleeing persecution or violence. The 1951 Refugee Convention defines a refugee as someone who leaves their country due to a well-founded fear of persecution based on race, religion, nationality, membership in a particular social group, or political opinion. Unfortunately, this definition does not cover those displaced by environmental factors like climate change. Most people affected by climate change tend to move within their own countries rather than crossing international borders. This internal displacement complicates their legal status, as the Refugee Convention primarily addresses cross-border movements. Additionally, the term climate refugees lacks legal recognition, making it difficult for those affected to seek protection or asylum based on climate-related issues. One of the main challenges in applying refugee law to climate change is the difficulty in pinpointing climate change as the sole cause of displacement. Many factors, including economic and social issues, often play a role in migration decisions. The Refugee Convention also states that harm must come from the state or entities the state cannot control. Climate change impacts are global and not directly caused by any single state, which complicates matters further. Some regional agreements, like the 1984 Cartagena Declaration in Latin America, offer broader definitions of refugees. These agreements include those displaced by generalized violence or disturbances to public order. If climate change is recognized as a violation of human rights, these definitions could potentially cover climate-related displacement. There are ongoing discussions about amending the 1951 Refugee Convention to explicitly include climate refugees. This could create uniform terminology and legal obligations for states to protect these individuals. The United Nations Human Rights Committee has acknowledged the risks climate change poses to the right to life. A notable case is Yohani Tadiota from Kiribati, who sought asylum due to rising sea levels. Although his claim was rejected, it highlighted the potential for climate change to lead to human rights violations. For law students interested in refugee law, understanding how climate change intersects with human rights, migration, and environmental law is essential. They should study the limitations of current refugee law frameworks and advocate for legal reforms to protect climate-displaced persons. Practical skills include analyzing relevant case law, examining regional legal instruments, and exploring policy proposals for expanding protections. Legal education can also focus on immigration law's role in managing climate migration. This includes how reforms might accommodate climate-induced displacement and contribute to broader climate adaptation strategies. Climate change challenges traditional refugee law by creating new scenarios of displacement not covered under existing definitions. While there is growing recognition of the need to adapt legal frameworks, significant legal and political hurdles remain. Law schools play a crucial role in preparing future lawyers to engage with these evolving issues through research, advocacy, and policy development.